Sunday of a new NFL season, and a former player is using his knowledge of the game to build better relationships. His target audience, women. Reginald Jones is the author of Stilettos on Gridiron, Women Getting a Feel for the Game, and he joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Jenny. How are you?
I'm doing well, and this is interesting. I'm a football fan myself, but I know that some of my girlfriends, it's like they are not joining me to watch the game. So what is your biggest piece of advice in terms of getting people who are not football fans, I guess, on board?
So, what I do initially to engage women is I compare relationships to football teams.
Okay.
Also, I'm a motivational speaker, so I tie everything together in the book with teamwork and team building. But I teach women who don't know football that there are three teams within the team. So you have the offensive team, defensive team, and special teams. And then I explain the strategy of all three. So the offensive team, of course, the goal is to score. They want to keep the defense off balance. The defense want to stop the offense from scoring, and they want to make the offensive team one-dimensional with respect to the running game and the passing game. And then the special team's job, strategy-wise, is to put the offense and defense in good field position.
You got it, ladies? And so hopefully, and I always think this too, I always think sometimes the backstories or some of the intrigue that get people, men or women, interested in sports at all. So we got to talk about Cowboys because that game coming up today, preseason was pretty dismal. We're just hours away from the game against the 49ers. How do you, honestly, how do you think that they're going to fare this season?
Well, prediction-wise, I would think the Cowboys, as long as Romo's healthy, that's definitely key, 9-7. So it's a tough road. That NFC East is iffy. It's a tough division.
That was my exact prediction, too. So I'm glad that people said to me, okay, you're being way too optimistic. Now, a lot of our fans have just been so critical of the Cowboys franchise for caring more about money and intrigue and, media attention than about actually winning games. So now we've got the addition of Michael Sam to the practice squad. People are just saying, hey, this is just more of the same. This is just a side story that has nothing to do with us winning. Do you think that he'll actually be in a position ever with the Dallas Cowboys to play as a defensive end for this team?
Oh, I totally think he'll play this year. He's a good pass rusher. That is his talent. Some defensive ends can only do one thing, rush the passer. So he's not the first football player to only have one talent.
Sure.
So I think he will play.
So you think that when it comes to this was a team decision. This was about winning. It wasn't about his backstory.
I think so. Unlike the St. Louis Rams, the Cowboys aren't stacked at that position.
Interesting. Quick Super Bowl prediction. I know it's way too far out, but
no, but I make mine every year. I think it's going to be the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots.
Okay, we'll see.
So people shouldn't sleep on the New Orleans Saints.
Okay, I guess not. Reggie, thank you so much for coming in, and you have a good football Sunday.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks, you bet.